So you guys ready?
Sure, Barry, I'm always down to talk about Super Smash Bros., especially 64.
Of course, your old ass would love Smash 64.
Shut up, fat ass.
All right, before this gets out of hand, let's just start the tier list, please.
Fine.
Oh, by the way, I'm letting Joe place everything.
What the fuck, Obama? Joe won't be able to wait on us before falling asleep.
I can't wait to whoop your ass at Advance Wars again.
Different content creator jackass also I misclicked, so it didn't count.
Still a W.
I really don't have all day. Can we just hurry this shit up?
All right, first is Smash 64, and I say A tier.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, Joe, I don't know about A tier.
What, why?
Because, Joe, the gameplay is slow. So very slow, I don't see how you stay awake playing it.
Piss off!
Well, I wouldn't say that, but I do think it is bare bone compared to the others.
Well, I don't think it needs a whole lot when its gameplay is complex.
Complex? Joe, the only Smash games that are complex are Melee and Ultimate.
Well, 64 had Z canceling, which is one of the most essential techs to learn. Otherwise, you don't stand a chance.
Is that it, Joe?
No, Donald, the hit stun is so insane that Kirby can 53% you in one combo, for fuck's sake.
Joe, just place it in B. The game's not great, but it's not awful either, so B suits it.
I remember when I bought my first suit. It was 1970.
Oh, my God.
And I was on my way home from school, and I came across a man with a scruffy beard who smelled of alcohol. And he offered me a new suit for one of my shoes. And of course, I needed it, but I thought the suit looked neat, so I gave the man my shoe, and that's how I got my first suit.
Well, thank you for telling us that important fake story, Joe. Now, could you put the game in B so we can move on?
Oh, yeah, right. All right, next is Melee.
Finally, a game that I actually love.
Barry, you better not say.
S tier.
Here we go.
No way!
Excuse me.
Look, I agree it's a good game, but not S tier.
I'm going to say D tier.
No fucking way. How?
The game is too fast.
Another thing your old ass can't keep up with. Just because you don't have nimble fingers anymore doesn't mean it's bad.
Look, if anything, it's because not every character is good to play with. Hell, Bowser is useless.
Mid-tier characters are just fine to use. DK and Link are starting to rise up, and if you want to use all the characters, just play casually.
I will casually say A tier because I respect the talent, technique, and the longevity of the game, but not the god-awful balance.
I'll send Michelle over to help balance your diet, fat ass.
Please, no.
You know what? I have control, and I say Melee is B to meet in the middle.
Bullshit.
Look what you created, Obama, just like all the problems you left me with in the office.
Okay, Brawl next.
Easiest F tier ever.
I'm kind of thinking C, honestly.
I can't even believe you guys.
I'll make it simple for you, Obama. Meta Knight.
What did he call me?
Not to mention tripping, plus the online matches suck so much ass people complain now about Nintendo's online. It was really bad back then.
Okay, I can list 2 Sonic and Snake being added to the game, more stages, final smashes, which were dope as fuck, masterpieces, the coin launcher minigame, and the best adventure mode in the series.
Subspace was really cool, but that's the only redeeming quality. Who actually played the coin launcher minigame? Also, masterpieces are unnecessary if you just kept your games as a real gamer like me.
Oh, really? Last I heard, you sold my entire fucking Super Nintendo collection I had stashed at the White House for $15,000 from Joe.
Fake news. And how are you going to entirely believe what Joe has to say? That motherfucker was in on it too. How do you think I found out about a whole stash of games in the White House? I didn't see a fucking psychic to tell me about it. Biden called me up one day and he said we can split the profit.
Joe, are you serious?
You know, honestly, I think the game is C tier.
This isn't over, you old bastard.
Well, Obama convinced me D tier.
I say S tier.
Okay, sounds like C to me.
If Brawl gets anywhere near below B, I'll make sure neither one of you eats another goddamn Twinkie ever again.
Whatever it can have B, but I don't agree with it. All right, which one should we do next, 3DS or Wii U?
Just do both. They're basically the same and equally ass. D tier.
Let me guess, Bayonetta.
Not only both are just kind of void in some ways that the other isn't.
He's not wrong. Both lack an adventure mode. Smash Run is better than Smash Tour, but it's only on 3DS, while 8-player and events are only on Wii U. Both have a lot of exclusive stages as well.
If they could combine, the game would be A tier, but for each on their own, they feel like half of the experience.
I mean, the DLC was cool.
Oh, no doubt, but I don't think DLC alone saves the games, and besides, the DLC didn't really add much. None of the DLC characters even got custom moves, and the costumes don't really amount to anything since it's just cosmetic.
So can we all agree C tier?
Sure.
I'm okay with that.
Finally, we can all agree on something. All right, last but definitely not least ultimate, and there's no doubt about it, S tier.
Agreed.
A tier at best?
What? Trump, what could you possibly have against Ultimate? 13 DLC characters and stages, with an insane amount of music and every character from all past Smash games.
plus a story mode, improved final smashes, a final smash meter mode, almost every past stage with redone graphics, and new techniques like slingshot. It's bullshit to put in A. Donnie.
Okay, if you two could stop sucking on this game's dick, I have a list of my own. The elimination of custom specials except for Mii's, certain past stages not making it in like Icicle Mountain, Planet Zeebs, and Woolly World, the fact that all DLC together costs almost as much as the damn game, not including costumes, the adventure mode being worse than Subspace, and the biggest offender of all, the elimination of the fucking trophies.
Trump, do you have any idea how much fucking time it would take to develop custom specials for all characters? DLC wouldn't even be finished. Also, some past stages couldn't work with the morph mechanic. That's why some didn't come back.
2 words, Barry, don't morph. Would it have really been too much to code a damn roadblock for certain stages? They did it in Wii U, so why not Ultimate?
Well, I agree the DLC might be a little expensive, but you get a lot with it. New stages, characters, music, plus exclusive spirits, which leads me to story mode. It was dope as fuck, saving everyone from their captivity under godlike beings.
As a businessman myself, I'm willing to be lenient on the DLC pricing, but that adventure mode was god-awful, Joe.
How?
7 cutscenes, with the first one being the only good one. That's kind of shit, isn't it? Not to mention how repetitive the mode is. Subspace Emissary was like a side-scrolling beat-em-up with the Smash formula alongside original stages and locations. Whereas Ultimate was just constant special battles with a boss fight here and there. It gets old real fucking quick.
I still don't understand your problem with spirits.
The problem with spirits is that they don't add to the history of gaming as a whole. Yes, they basically have a whole mode around them, but they replace trophies and completely get rid of the neat aspect of being able to learn about a character's history, play style, or the game they came from, while even giving little Easter eggs or details about said games.
Look, it's the last game. Can we agree A+ to get this damn list done?
Is it nap time, Joe? If you place it in S, I'm going to rob you of that SNES money you owe me since you decided to let me take all the blame, you old rat bastard.
Fuck both of you. You both owe me some cartridge money. As a matter of fact, Joe S. this game so I can drive over to kick both your asses.
Fine, sorry, Donald, nothing personal.
Egregious. Also, Barry, you know I'm not at his house this time, right? So how are you going to kick my ass?
Donald, you sent a picture of you at Myrtle Beach on Discord and said you and Melania would be there for a week for a vacation. I know you wouldn't want to waste all that money you spent, so you aren't going anywhere. Better start swimming, bitch.
I regret ever listening to that ancient fuck. At least beat his ass senseless before you get here.
Will do.